Hello and welcome to the NEC Classic Motor Show here in Birmingham, the season finisher for the classic car world and one of our absolute favourite events, bringing together the best cars, people and clubs all in the world of awesome old cars. So let's wander around the 5 halls of this show and see what we can find. This is drawing a lot of attention on the Jaguar Enthusiast Club stand, a prototype of the XJR-15. Developed by Tom Walkinshaw when he saw the prototype for the XJ220, it's got a Le Mans-derived V12 in the middle of it, and it's said to be something of a widowmaker. These aren't technically road legal in some forms, and apparently absolutely lethal, incredibly rare, worth basically into the millions, and stunning. It's a bit of a legend in the mould of the McLaren F1 or the Bugatti EB110, that kind of era, and as someone who loves supercars of that era, even if you're not really into supercars, this is worth a look. Absolutely incredible stuff. This is drawing a lot of attention on the BMW Car Club stand, an E9 3-litre CSL, better known as the Batmobile on account of the epic wing on the back of this car, not on this particular one, that technically was optional. It wasn't homologated for road use, so it was included with the car in the boot, and then the supplying dealer you bought it from would either fit it for you, or you could even fit it yourself and adjust it. It's not on this car for a slightly cleaner road spec look, and this is awesome. A motorsport homologated Grand Tourer that was properly competitive back in its day, worth many hundreds of thousands in today's market, and even if you're not into BMWs, this is cool. We love it. This is the Meguiar's Club showcase area at the Classic Motor Show, which is kind of the show and shine element where the best presented cars are polished to perfection and vie for victory at the end of the show, judged partly by Mr. Mike Brewer. And there are some glorious examples here at the 2024 show. This base spec 81 Metro, absolutely beautiful, love that. Moving down here, there's a Jaguar XK Roadster, complete with the rear wheel fairings, that is stunning. Down there, Mercedes 190E, it's only a fairly base model, but absolutely immaculate. I can see a Triumph TR4 down there, there's a VW van MX-5, but then there's more modern stuff. There's a BMW M3, there's a Jag XJS, lovely Fiat Nova 500, and all of them flawlessly and beautifully presented. The highlight for me, well, no surprises, it's that 190E down there. This isn't technically a Jaguar XJS, despite sitting on the XJS Club stand. Lovely original at the front, and then, if you follow me, at the back, not those flying buttresses, nor a convertible, it's an estate, or a shooting brake technically, since it hasn't got rear doors. Welcome to the Lynx Eventer, for many, how the XJS should have been when it left the factory. These are actually built near to where I come from, in Hastings in East Sussex, where they took brand new XJSs, hacked the back off, and then made a hatchback rear end for this shooting brake body style, using the tailgate from a Renault 5, would you believe? These are absolutely gorgeous. There were fewer than 70 of them produced. This one is actually number 0, the prototype, and he's absolutely stunning. I adore this, and as an XJS fan, I want it very badly. Our friends at Cairns in Norfolk have some fantastic stock in as always, and their stand is always a highlight. Beginning with this beautiful Dakar yellow BMW Z3, absolutely love that. Triumph TR6 you might recognise from a video. This is arguably the star of the stand, this Lotus Elan S4 that's been basically money no object, nut and bolt restored. That is beautiful. And if you keep following me around, the stars just keep on coming in some epic colours. Lovely little Triumph here. Look at that orange, absolutely gorgeous. Keep following around here, perhaps the nicest non-M3 E46 I've ever seen. It's a 320ci manual coupe, and it is beautiful. Look at this baby, and it's ULEZ compliant, so there's no reason not to buy it. Keep working your way around here. There's so much ruckus around this stand because of how many amazing cars there are. Jaguar X-Type all-wheel drive coming soon to a buying guide near you. Lovely car. W123-200, driven by winners. Along here, Jaguar XJ-40 with the quad lamps. Really, really like that. Brand new in stock. W116 S-Class 280. This is beautiful. I love the gold. This is a symbol that you are doing well in life. We like these very much indeed. Moving along here, you can see to your right, there's a lovely Rolls Royce Silver Shadow. That's coming soon to a video. Aston Martin DB7 Volante, perhaps the nicest spec one I've ever seen. Metro with just 3,000 miles on the clock. You'll have seen that in a video before. Then to your left, X150 XKR facelifts. Just some stunning cars, all low mileage, all in incredible condition. And as ever with Cairns cars, they've been prepared to a phenomenal standard. And frankly, I want all of them. Oh, sorry, it's a good paper that, you should buy it. Anyway, as ever, we have got a Classics World stand at the show where there's all our fantastic magazines and merchandise and lots of exciting things going on. And then if you come around here, past this divider, an old friend, a familiar face, the mighty Merc, our 24-hour challenge winning W124, nearly 2,000 miles driven in this thing, and we've left it as driven. So we haven't cleaned it like an old race car. We've covered it in all the dead flies and all the dirt. This car is as adventured across Europe, and I've even put some bits in the window here to explain what we've done with it. There's all the bits from the Sophie's Legacy competition, even a Mercedes-Benz Museum ticket there as well, the Eurotunnel sticker. This car is a proper hero. We've left it as used in the competition, and it's getting a lot of attention here at the show. It deserves it. What a hero. This is the Pride of Ownership stand, one of the highlights of the Classic Motor Show, where some of the most enthusiastic owners stay with their cars for the whole show, talk to the members of the public and explain why they love them. There are plenty of eclectic cars on the stand this year, possibly more than ever. There's everything from a Ford Anglia Hot Rod, Lotus Esprit, there's a Ford Orion, but my personal favourite is this, a Rolls Royce Camargue, the two-door version of a Silver Shadow, and it was just phenomenal. It's got gauges like a Cessna light aircraft, it's got different lights, it's got the grille canted forward slightly for a more menacing look, and what at the time were thought to be the heaviest doors ever fitted to a production car, which is a slightly odd claim to fame, but really, you Camargue with that. See what I did there? Yeah, all right, sorry. I've lost my poppy, but don't worry, there's something else equally rare. A BMW Isetta, the famous three-wheel bubble car. This is not what you think of when you think BMW, in response to the Suez fuel crisis, of course. Basically a two-seater motorcycle with a car body over it. Fantastic, quirky, very, very cool. And if you come around here, if your thirst for German microcars isn't quite quenched, then let me introduce you to the Messerschmitt Owners Club with the KR200, which, again, when Messerschmitt didn't really have much demand for planes after the Second World War finished, they started making microcars instead, and you can see, particularly on that three-wheel version, there is some likeness to a plane, isn't there? There's kind of a canopy over it, looks sort of like it's got wings, and even with the four-wheel version, looks even more like a plane with wheels on it. These are, if anything, even funkier, even quirkier. You even steer with a plane-style arrangement. And over there's also the Heinkel Trojan, another example of a German microcar of this era. So if you want it small, you want it German, and you want it quirky, these three clubs should fit the bill. If you like small camper vans but find the Bedford Bambi a bit too small, what about something slightly bigger, more fiberglass and foxier? Behold the Reliant Fox, available as a pickup truck or a van body, or this extremely rare RV version of motorhome. So in the front, you've got Reliant's little all-alloy engine, absolute sweetie by the way. Inside, slightly luxurious interior, and then when you walk around in this fiberglass body, you've got your sliding side window, and then in the back, full-size door. You'll see I'm actually tall enough I can fit in this. It's carpeted, you've got a sink, you've got lovely cooker, you've got plush seating. It's everything you can need for a weekend away. Better than a VW camper in my book. This is a Jaguar MkVII, already a very rare car, and this one is truly unique. For a start, it's been converted from 4 doors to 2 doors, which they never made one. It's had 5 inches cut out of the roof, 15 inches cut out of its length, and it's been made wider. It's got different wheels, it's got side gills out of a modern XKR grafted onto it, different seats. It is stunning. Even if you're not into the American hot rod style of building cars like this one is, accompanied by some others, you have to admit this is beautiful, incredibly well done. You can't see any joins in it, and frankly, I think this is the MkVII that Jaguar should have made. It's epic. Time was, small cheap communist cars like the Trabant and the Wartburg were seen as jokes and no one really wanted to own one, but now they're bona fide classics with a fast appreciating following. This Trabant on the Wartburg IFA Club looks really, really nice in that charming custard yellow, and if you come over here you'll see an immaculate example of a later Wartburg. It's incredible condition, this thing. It really has survived the years well, and it goes against all those old jokes that no one really cared about these cars, because now they've got enough of a following for people to restore them to this incredible condition, and we love them just for their quirkiness and their character, and that two-stroke smell. I've been quite vocal about my hatred for modern SUVs that look like they can go off-road but actually can't. But inject a bit of French quirkiness and flair to it and suddenly I'm right on board. Welcome to the Talbot Matra Rancho. It uses basic Simca running gear, but it creates a bit of an off-road lifestyle vibe with its raised ride height, its black arches and its plastic bumpers. It's got a roof rack. In the back, loads of space for the kids, those sliding windows. These are a charming little thing. They're great fun. They're genuinely capable off-road because they're so lightweight. And if it weren't for the fact they are quite so immensely prone to rust, I think these would have a proper classic following. But sadly, this one on the Matra Club stand is one of just a handful left, which makes it all the more reason to celebrate it. It is delightful, and I kind of want it. So that was the 2024 NEC Classic Motor Show, and we always look forward to this event because it brings together variety, quality and classic car passion like no other. There's always a new memory to make, something new to see and someone new to talk to. So if you came to the event, or indeed if you watched this video all the way through, comment down below with what your favourite car of the show was. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for all future Classics World content, and we'll see you very soon. I'm off for one more look round.